Hey everyone, I figured like, you know what, let me go live because I haven't went live in a long time, at least not with Q&As. I think it's like, what, 2 weeks now I haven't really went live with question and answers. But I'm out here running a few errands. A lot of people know I said I'm turning my condo into an Airbnb and I'm leaving. I'm so serious. I have to go. My goal is to be gone before I turn 28. That's my goal. So, what's it, September, October, November? I have 2 months to purchase another property in a different state and be gone. So that's my goal. But I want to go over a few things that a lot of people call and ask me, or they text me and ask me these questions. So a lot of people ask, okay, so what is this Suing thing? What are you talking about? So remember, repairing your credit is legal stuff, right? It's legal. You know, it's federal laws around it. They have to do certain things. If they don't do it, or they don't verify certain things in your credit, then, you know, you can get $1,000 per violation. So when I say it's legal things, so say for a medical bill, if you have a medical bill on your credit, it doesn't matter if that medical bill is yours or not. That's not the question at all, if it's yours. The question is it reporting accurately? So when I say is it accurate, is it reporting correctly, that means that the balance is correct. The name of the account number, all these things are correct. But most of the time it's not. So when you actually sign up for our services, which our services are free, they're actually free. Only thing a lot of people like, okay, Rickita, I gotta pay. It's not free. Okay, listen. When you pay for your credit reports, you're not paying us the $21.99. You're not paying us the dollar. So technically, that doesn't count. Our service is us actually doing the action. Send out your letters. We pay for the stamps to send out your letters. We pay for the envelopes. We pay for the paper. We pay for the ink, and we pay for. Well, I pay for my assistants. I pay for other people to actually mail out the letters. That's actually free. These people are coming to the ATM. These people are walking up to the ATM. Hopefully, they're not trying to rob it. But if you sign up for our services, go back to that. If you sign up for our services, then you will get, after you get your credit report, you know, you'll get a text message, hey, we sent out your letters for you. You should actually get a copy of your credit reports with all these different red lines or different things that's highlighted in red. That's how you can see that things are inaccurate. And you'll see that on your credit reports. Now, we're going to send that to you as soon as you sign up for our services. So you don't have to worry about, Rickita, I never got this or I never got that. I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead and check that out. And then, too, when you first sign up, too, I'll send you a video. Because a lot of people are like, Rickita, I got a letter from Experience saying I got a suspicious letter. And it's like you wouldn't have got that letter if you would sent your letters out certified, which that means paying a mailing fee. And you said, listen, I want you to try to sue. You won't get those type of letters. Because when we send out the mail for you, we send it through regular mail. Hey, how are you doing? If we send it through regular mail, they can play more games with you. But if you send it certified, they're like, hold on, what's she trying to do? Stranger danger. I don't trust her. Hold on, y'all. Let me actually just cash. But if we go ahead and send out your letter certified, they're not going to play as many games with you. And that's the goal. We don't want them to play games with you. I have to get some cash. I'm buying some new screen doors for my condo, security doors. And I'm going to turn my condo into, I know I'm off subject, but I can't think while I'm doing this. I can just blab my mouth. I'm going to turn my condo into like a 16 bed. So like it's going to be like for big groups that want to have parties. That's the kind of condo I'm going to have. Like 16 different beds or maybe even 20. Ooh, my eyes watering. Oh, look at my face, y'all. My eyes does not like all of the wind, but yeah, my condo is gonna be like a 20, like probably put like 20 beds in there. I'm still gonna do like a master. I'm gonna have a master with like a king size bed, and I'm still gonna have that. I may have 2 king size. I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all. Y'all will see. But let's go back. Let's backtrack a little bit, y'all. Let me figure out where I'm at really quickly. Okay, so when you sign up for the services, I suggest that you go ahead and sign up to get all your mail out your letter certified so that you have the option to sue. And a lot of people say, oh, am I able to sue? just think of it like this. We're really supposed to mail these letters certified at the beginning, but a lot of people, you know, I can't pay to mail everybody letters certified. How I got the service set up so that I can do it for free, we cannot afford to do it certified for everyone. I wish we could, but right now we can't. So when everybody start getting their money, when they start suing, you start getting your little $10,000, $20,000, you know, $30,000 check, send us a donation. Maybe we can start sending out everybody letters certified. It'll be a snowball effect. When I say snowball effect, I mean I can start sending out everyone's letter certified because everybody's sending donations, and then the donations is a nice amount of money so that I can afford to mail everybody letter certified. But when you're mailing the letter certified, the credit bureaus, you know, they can't come up with different excuses. So when we said we mail it certified, we know they actually got it, so they can't say we never got it. We know that they got it. And they can't say, oh, we got a suspicious letter. It's not suspicious. I spent money, a lot of money to send it certified, answer my disputes. But the thing is, sending it certified is really best. And you will see, I will send you a text message like, hey, are you looking to sue or something like that? I'll send you a text message, or I try to call a lot of people too. After I see that your letters is done, I'll try to call you. And then until I have a message I send to everybody. But right now too, if you're signing up to sue the credit bureaus, and remember, I think I'm making it too complicated for you guys. I think I'm just gonna say, hey, do you want a chance to get an extra $4,000? Even though I know you could possibly get 20 or 30, I just want to make it simple, because if it's too complicated, people seem to not want to do it. So I'm just gonna make it so simple. So I'm gonna start breaking it down. You may never hear the word sue. Or do you want a chance to try to get an extra $4,000 and your credit repaired quickly? That's gonna be my new angle. But when you sign up for our services, we're going to text the link for a YouTube video so you can actually see what's going on. So watch that YouTube video. We're going to send that in a text message. And my assistant, don't forget, my assistant is the one that does all the credit repair. But when she sends you links, it's going to be a lot of them like, hey, apply for these credit cards. Post our group or sign up for our group, send a donation. She'll send you all these different things. It's like, Rickita, this is too much. But listen, take your time and go through each and every one of those things. The only thing I'm going to want you to do after you sign up, remember, let's start, because I'm all over the place right now. Remember, to sign up, all you have to do is get your credit report and fill out an application. That's it. That's all you have to do. After you do that, you're going to keep getting your credit repair for 6 months on. Now, if you were like, oh no, Rickita, I'm not going to keep paying, because for us to keep repairing your credit, we need you to keep that identity IQ open so we can keep seeing your credit report, so we can see what gets deleted and what's not getting deleted. If you're like, Rickita, I'm not paying $21.99 a month, I'm sorry, I'm just not doing it. Sign up to sue. Because if you sign up to sue, let me not even say sign up to sue. Sign up to try to get an extra $4,000. If you want to sign up to try to get the extra $4,000 and want to have somebody working on your credit, the only thing you have to do is get your credit reports, fill out an application, and then pay the $30 mailing fee. And that's so we can have the mailing fee is going to take care of sending it certified, send your file up to the attorneys. The attorney's going to do everything they need to do. So all you have to do is sit back and relax. It's only $30. Remember, when I used to charge for credit repair before, it was $249. But then I realized, listen, y'all, I got a life. I want to buy more properties. I got stuff I want to do. And I was going to renege on y'all. I was like, I don't want to help y'all no more. But I realized, too, our services is really helpful. So I shouldn't cancel it. That's why I have my assistant doing that now. But all you have to do is get your credit reports. Now, remember, with your credit reports, altogether is going to be $22.99 because you're going to need it for 2 months. So it's $1 for the first 7 days, and then you're going to have to pay the $21.99. And then probably the week after that, they're going to charge you another $21.99. But we're going to already have your reports again, so you can just cancel it. Like, oh, nope. So you're going to have to pay the $22.99 for your credit reports. You're going to fill out the application, which is free. And on the application, if you want to send a donation, thank you. I think Yolanda is the last one that sent us like a nice donation. She sent us like $150. Like, I appreciate you, hon. That's enough for us to really send out a lot of letters, paying my assistant and everything. Like, thank you so much. But I'm going to start giving out shout outs, because there's a lot of people that give us donations over $100. There's a lot of those people. So I'm going to start giving out shout outs to those and actually sending donations, because we really appreciate you. That's how we're able to even really do this for free. Because listen, at first I was paying my assistant to do this. I'm like, am I nuts or something? Why am I paying my assistant to repair other people's credit and they don't even care about their own credit that much? Because they mess it up. So thank you so much for donating. But if you want to send a donation with the application, you can. Or if you're like, oh, Rickita, I never knew about that, you can cash app with some money, or you can fill out the link. And my assistant will text it to you if you text us. Like, hey, what's the link? I'm going to send a donation. I want you to help y'all out. So remember, get your credit reports, $22.99. fill out the application. The application's, remember, that's RN. That's for us to actually repair your credit. It's free. If you want to send a donation, we'll appreciate you even more. And then after you fill out the application, you just sit back and relax. Now, remember, if you don't have any credit cards, we need you to get credit cards. That's something we're going to need you to do. Now, when I say get credit cards, I mean get the Capital One credit card. You can text me, too, for these. If you're like, Rickita, listen, I'm not writing this down right now. Text me. I'll send you the credit card. So, the Capital One Platinum, the Capital One Quicksilver, the Credit One Bank credit card, get the Victoria's Secrets, do the self-lender and a credit builder card. Now, the self-lender and credit builder card, those are more like a secure kind of card thing where you have to put money up front. And you're like, oh, Rickita, I didn't plan on doing that. Now, if Capital One, Victoria's Secrets, and Credit One Bank, they're like, oh, no, Rickita, I'm not messing with you. I'm not sending you anything. Then that means that you need to get a secured credit card. And you're going to think, a lot of people ask, Rickita, why my credit only go up 40 points and I see all the other clients going up 200 points? You know, I see them 150 points, 200, 300 points. It was like, they got a credit card. And that gave them an extra boost. And they kept their balance low, too. Just getting a credit card will not help you if you're going to max out the credit card as soon as you get it. So what you need to do is actually keep that balance low on your credit card, and that's going to really help raise your credit score up even more. Now, when I say keep the balance low, don't spend more than 5% on the credit card. So if it's a $300 credit card, to find out what's 5%, you take the last digit off, and that'll give you the 10%. Now, taking the last digit off, then take the 0 off the end of 300, and then you'll have 30. And then that would be 10%. Then cut the 30 in half, which will leave you 15, and that would be 5%. So if you get a $300 credit card, which most likely that if you're just starting off, that's what Capital One will give you. And then don't forget, you got 2 different Capital Ones. So on the Capital One cards, don't spend more than $15. Now, they give you a $500 limit. You'll break that down. So 500, taking off the 0 will get you to 10%. That would be 50. Cut that in half would be $25. So a $500 card, don't spend more than $25. A $300 card, don't spend more than $15. And that's going to make sure that you have the best credit you can possibly have. Because remember, like I have clients that's on Social Security that got high limit credit cards. I mean, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 credit cards. How do you have these type of credit cards if you're on Social Security? A lot of people don't even see this type of money or a year. So how do they give you these credit cards? That's because they're keeping the balances low. You got to keep your balance low. And then, too, they don't ask for verification most of the time, too. So when you get these different credit cards, when you keep the balance low, they're going to go off of what's in your credit reports now. So if you have a $1,000 credit card now, they're going to say, oh, you know what? I have to match that credit card, or I have to give her a higher limit credit card. So that's how you can – it's like a stepping stone game. When I was doing my credit, when I first started off, even when I help people now, I started with $300 credit cards, and I was addicted. Y'all, let me tell y'all this now. When I first found out, like, wait, credit? What are you talking about? This is foreign to me. When I first found out about credit, listen, I started with $300 credit cards, and I went to $500, I went to $750, I went to $1,000. Then after the $1,000, I started getting the $2,500s, the $5,000, the $10,000, the $20,000, and I just kept going up and up and up. But the only reason I was able to do that because I kept the balance low on the credit cards. I was making payments on time, and I don't think when I first started, no, I didn't know anything about deleting stuff at first. I didn't know. No, at first I didn't know anything about deleting stuff because I remember I had I owed like the bank like $1,100 or something like that, and it was like, I'll settle with you for $900, and I was like, really? You will settle with me? And I was just so excited. I didn't know any better. I was just so excited, and I wanted to tell everybody, like, oh, I settled with the bank, and they're going to take, and it was a collection agency. Yeah, I didn't know anything about that, so I was, like, settling out different accounts, but at the time, I didn't know anything. I was just, trial and error, and then I started learning about deleting items, and I was like, oh, no. I need to talk to more people about credit. We don't know about credit in the Black community. Oh, I got us. We got this. And that's when I started helping people learn about actually deleting items. But the only thing I want you to do right now is just get your credit cards. Every month, just make sure you got the 3 credit cards and paying the bill on time. Now, you have different routes you're going to take. And remember, too, if you're, I suggest everybody just sign up to sue right now. And eventually, don't forget, he said, the attorney said everybody should really be getting checks before Christmas. So when you get your check before Christmas, let me come close. When you get your check before Christmas, send us a donation so then I can start helping people. So as soon as you come to the door, automatically, we're going to sign you up to sue. It's not, oh, well, Rickita, I want to know. That's not, we don't offer that option anymore. Because we just playing with these different companies. We have to stop playing with them. We have to tell them, we have to show them who's boss. And then, what's so funny too? Let me go to this, and then I'm going to backtrack to the different routes. A lot of people talking about they want this $125 from Equifax. A lot of people are messaging me about that. And it's like, listen, if Equifax, and its laws, look it up, the FCRA, Fair Credit Reporting Act, that's the name of it. If they do not delete inaccurate information off of your credit reports, it's $1,000 per violation, right? So listen, would you rather have the $1,000 per violation? Remember, it could be, you could have 10 different collections. You're already looking at $10,000, or are you caring about this $125? Like, that's crazy how they just throw that $125 in our face, and because a lot of people don't want to just go to court. And your attorney's going to pay for everything, so you don't have to worry about your attorney. And then that money that you pay to get your credit reports and money you pay for the mailing fee, your attorney is going to reimburse you for that too, so you don't have to worry about that. But stop worrying about that $125. I just want to say that, get that out there. We're going for the big money. We're not going for, oh, we're just going to get a little bit of change. No, and you get this money way before a lot of people is going to get that $125. So let's not talk about that anymore. And I'm going to make a post about that $125, because we have rights and we have to stick to what we really want, and we have to stick our foot in, and say, listen, we need our money. Like, give us our money. Stop playing. But guess what? You don't have to say we need our money. You're going to talk to your attorney, and your attorney, guess what? The best thing about your attorney is he don't get paid unless you win money. So what do attorneys want to do? They try to get you every dime possible, because they know they're going to get a cut. They're going to get some money out of it, because when you sue, you're going to ask them, hey, can you delete that item from my credit reports? Hey, can you give me $1,000 per violation? Sometimes even more, depending on your situation. And if y'all want me to, I can go back into that man. I got $260,000 in 18 months. And I mean, after the 18 months it was altogether that amount. So from the beginning, month one, he probably got 20,000. Then the next one, he all the way up to 50,000. Every month it's kept going up and up and up. If y'all want me to talk about that, I will talk about that again. And I'm thinking about hunting him down again, but I think I'm gonna leave him alone. But you're going to ask them to delete the item from your credit report. You're going to ask to give you a minimum of $1,000. You're going to ask them to pay your attorney fees. And you want to say, hey, say I no longer pay, I owe this debt. Forgive me for this debt, basically. So that's what you're going to ask for. A lot of agencies, they do not like that. They don't like when people actually go ahead and sue. But don't forget, this is a number. This is a numbers game here. So anybody that knows business or anything knows, if you keep throwing a basketball at a hoop, you're going to get some in. So think of it like this. And you don't care, especially if you think about it like this. If you keep throwing a basketball at the hoop, right, you're going to get some in. You're going to get some in, right? You're going to get some in. But if somebody said, oh yeah, I'll give you $1,000 for the one that you're going to get in, right? I'm going to give you $1,000 for each one you make it in. You're going to keep throwing. You're going to keep throwing. You're not going to care about how many you miss. You're going to just keep throwing, like, shoot, let's go. Now, think about it if the collection agencies, let's break it down for the collection agencies, right? Every time you throw a ball, we're going to put money in your account. Every time you're going to have all these people. Now, think about it like this, too. If you actually if your opponent actually gets money, if they put the ball in the hoop, you're going to have to give them money. But if they miss, you get to get the money. But if somebody actually put the ball into the hoop, you're going to have to pay out money. This is for the collection agency. So every time the collection agency throw a ball, they're going to get $3,000 or $4,000, right? And this is somebody that don't know how to shoot. They don't know how to shoot at all. But listen, if they end up making it to the hoop, you're going to have to pay out $1,000. But this person may have shot 100 times and only made one ball. But you got to think about it like this. A collection agency think about it like this. Like, oh, wow, I made all of this money. So let's do our math. They made $3,000. No. What I said it was going to be. $3,000. They made $300,000, right? But they only had to pay out $1,000 because somebody sued them. A lot of people don't sue. They're like, okay, that's fine. I made $300,000. It's the same thing. I know it's probably a bad example. You're like, Kita, I don't know what you're talking about. But think about it like this. They send out a whole bunch of mailers to people saying, hey, you owe me money, you owe me money, you owe me money. Now, as long as 10% of those people pay their money, that's fine. Because they probably they probably got $1 million in debt for $1 million worth of debt. That's all it is. They paying for debt. They got $1 million worth of debt. They probably paid $50,000 or less for it. But think about it. Those 10% of people that paid probably paid up to $150,000, but they only paid $50,000. I mean, they made $100,000. But guess what? You know, 2 people sued, them having to pay $3,000. So that means they only made $97,000. They do not care. They do not care because a lot of people do not sue. Now, this is where the problem want to come in at. Let me tell y'all about this. Let me warn y'all about this right now. As soon as we start suing, I'm going to set up the business all around to just sue. So just like credit repair, right? With credit repair, when it first came out, everybody was just able to file identity theft and everything would just come off their credit report. You'll be able to send a letter in and then, you know what I was telling you, put the different colors on there. But too many people started learning about credit repair and they got saturated, and now they try to up their games, right? Now they want to make sure they come correct. Now they want to make sure they do this. Now they want to make sure they do that. So with the credit repair business, it's kind of like shot right now. People are just taking money. That's just being honest. People are just taking money. You're going to get some deletions. That's fine. It's going to take longer to repair your credit. But the thing is, when we send in letters, we say, hey, make sure you fix their credit or we're going to sue them. But let me not say fix their credit because we act like we're you. Hey, it's Rickita. Can you please delete these items from my credit report? I believe they're inaccurate. If you don't delete it, I'm going to actually sue you. That's what it says on the letters. And if you ask your company, if you go with a different company, hey, can I see the letters? That's what it's going to say. Hey, can you get these items deleted from my credit? If you don't delete it, I'm going to actually sue you. And it's $1,000 for a violation. So that's when they're like, okay, we're going to delete some of the items because some of the companies got to verify to actually get this stuff deleted, right? So if we stop doing this fake credit repair, I call it fake credit repair. Oh yeah, just stay with us for a year. We're going to a lot of people know that, like, I get bored, like, because I know we're supposed to sue. Like, I'm just tired. I'm over it. That's why I quit credit repair because I'm done with it. A lot of people got their credit repair, you know, and it's like, okay, I'm happy for you. That's fine. But we could have got money. Like, we really could have got a lot of money. So if we get to the point we're starting to sue, this is the warning. We get to the point we starting to sue, it's going to expand into something huge, right? So get in while you can, where it's to the point where we hitting them and they don't know, wow, it's a lot of people suing. All of a sudden, you get all these cases, because people already been suing, trust me. It's attorneys out there already suing, but they don't know how to tap into this market. That's the problem. But guess what? I'm a marketer. I know how to tap into it. So after we start suing, now it's like, okay, they're going to start getting caught up on that. Now they're going to start correcting your credit report. So that item that you're trying to get deleted because it's inaccurate, it's not going to be inaccurate no more because they're going to hire more people to take care of this stuff because you're getting in their pockets now. So what we got to do is we got to hit them, and we got to hit them fast till they catch up. Same thing with the credit repair. At first, for credit repair, it should be a lot more to do the credit repair. Those guaranteed deletions, because guess what? The credit bureaus, they wasn't on everything. They didn't have everything in order. They systems, they just started off with different things, you know. So they was like, okay, stuff getting deleted, but we got to fix our system. Too many people getting their credit repair too fast. We got to fix our system. That's when they start hiring more people. They start having different routes. Repair credit online. Different things to make it easier, make it seem like they're really helping you, but they're not. So right now, while we're going to sue, we got to hurry up. We got to hit them fast. We got to hit them hard. We got to hit them fast before they catch on. Because when they catch on, they'd rather hire more people than they get rid of. Just think about it like this. We got AmeriCollect here. Now, AmeriCollect have violations like crazy. Now, AmeriCollect, I follow them. Like, I don't want to say I'm a stalker, but listen, y'all. I stalk these companies. I really do. So, AmeriCollect, they will go to the courthouse with $500,000 to $1 million worth of debts, right? And they'll be in there for an hour or maybe even less, right? They'll take the whole stack in there and they'll have a commissioner there, and you'll get the papers too. They'll serve all these different people. And if you don't come to court, it's an automatic default judgment, and they can garnish your check. And a lot of people know this already too, especially if you got garnished before. If you do not show up, they can garnish your check, right? But that's $500,000 in an hour. Like that's gonna be us though. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. We're gonna do that. But that's how much they usually do, and they do it once a month, twice a month. So when they go to court, they say, hey, all these people owe us money. And they're going to say, hey, is Rickita here? Who else is on here? Hey, is Latria here? They're going to ask these different people, hey, is Chris here? Is Corey here? They're going to see who actually there. But guess what? Out of that $500,000 in debt, probably 3 people show up. The rest of them scared. They stay home. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to do anything about it. Now, I know they're finna get garnished, right? If you don't show up, you're innocent until you're proven guilty. If you don't show up, it's an automatic default judgment, and they can garnish your check. They're gonna pay the $5 to get it docketed. That's all they're gonna pay, and they're gonna start garnishing your check. And you're gonna say, "Oh my gosh, I didn't show up," and they started garnishing my check. But listen, this is the key here. This is how we stop stuff like that. And if this ever happened to you, speak out. We all got problems. Like, yes, this is right. Y'all didn't go to court, and they actually took my money, and I started getting. Listen. That's what's going to happen. Don't be scared. The thing is about America, that $500,000, right? If you would sue them first by trying to repair your credit, and you see that they did not report accurately, you get to sue them. So when our attorney go in there, he's going to have over $1 million. And a lot of these companies, they're not going to show up. They're going to automatically send him $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 because they know they messed up, but they rather just shut y'all up because it's like, okay, I'm going to make $1 million. Think about America, they going to make $500,000. The 3 people that showed up, that's probably $10,000 worth of debt. They're rather say, okay, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Let's cut a deal with them. They're going to say, let's cut a deal because they didn't ask them to validate the debt. Meaning that America has to show you how you actually owe them. But a lot of people know that they owe, so what they go in there saying is, oh yeah, I don't want this to go get messed up. I don't want you to garnish my check. Let's come up with a deal. As soon as you say it's yours, it's yours. They didn't have to prove anything. So that's another problem that we have. But when our attorney go in there, they're going to sue all these different companies for reporting inaccurate things on your credit report. And then, too, they're going to ask them to delete the debt. So, if America, if you was a piece of that $500,000, you're going to say, hey, say I no longer owe you. Take that off. I'm not doing all that. You violated my rights, and my attorney's going to stick his foot in your you-know-what. And remember, you're not really talking to all of these companies. Your attorney is talking to them. You're going to sit there looking pretty. Just sit there. That's all you're going to do. Just sit there. You're going to ask them to say you no longer owe. You're going to tell. And remember, it's talking through the attorney. Your attorney is going to ask them to say that you no longer owe the debt. The attorney's going to say, hey, pay my fees because I had to help her. And for me to help her, I didn't charge her anything because we're going to charge you. So pay the attorney fees. I want you to actually delete this from her credit report too. So you're going to get the, what the heck you call that? You're going to get I cannot think, y'all. What can you call it? Court order. There you go. Oh my gosh, I need to sleep. I always say it, but you're going to get the court order. Oh my gosh. Okay, so your attorney's going to say, hey, say that she no longer owe, pay my attorney fees. You're going to get the court order. The court order is what's going to help you get the items deleted, because what's going to happen is your attorney's going to send that to me. He's going to say, hey, Rickita, the attorney told the judge or the commissioner said to delete these items from the credit reports. Send this to the credit bureaus, and then they're going to delete it. And if they don't delete it, guess what? That's another violation. That's more money. But guess what? You already got your check, so you even more hopeful. You like, yeah, this don't work. I will sit back and wait. So you're going to get the court order to say you get the items deleted, which is going to be faster than us keep sending our letters to the credit bureaus, and you're not getting anything for it. You're going to get the court order saying the items get deleted. Your attorney is going to get his fees paid. The item that you owed, say if you owed $1,000, you owe $2,000, they're going to take that off, say you no longer owe it. And then, too, you're going to ask them, too, for the extra money for your pockets because they messed up your life. It's like, oh, my God. I can't buy a house. I can't do anything. My car note is $600 when it should be $200. Like those different things. And if your car note is high, if you're paying a high mortgage, your mortgage is higher than it should be, you should get way more money. And your attorney, let him know all of that. Let him know how much your life is damaged because your credit is messed up. You can't refinance your car. You can't get a loan to go back to school. You can't do anything. You can't get credit to start your business. You can't do anything. Let your attorney know these different things. That's how you can get more money, because it's like you're ruining my life on purpose after I told you to delete it and you still told the credit bureaus a lie. So that's how you get more money. That's how you'll get more money. But this is the thing I want y'all to do too, because I gotta get off of here. I'm not gonna lie, I gotta go. So this is what I want you to do, because I made it so simple. I made it really simple, right? Only thing you need to do is you gotta get your credit reports. So get your credit reports. It's with Identity IQ. And go to our website, deleteandremove.com, and I'll text it after I get off this video. Go to deleteandremove.com, and as soon as you pop up on the screen, boom, it should say signed up. Click that. I think you put your name, number, your email address in and press submit. You're going to get a text message. Now, in that text message, it's going to say, hey, here's the important links. Or you're going to get another text message say, hey, you don't have to do it all yourself. Now, I got a lot of signups too. Saying I don't want to do it myself, do this for me. It's only $99. So when I say $99, when you have to pay the $22.99 to get your credit reports, we're going to pay that. The $30 about your letters, we're going to pay that. So you technically only pay an extra $45 to make sure everything is done correctly. And I'm going to call you personally, look at your credit reports, and we're going to come up with a plan on what we have to do. But if you're like, oh no, Rickita, I don't have extra $45 to get you, I'm not even going to lie to you. I ain't got time for that. I'll do, I don't have time to pay extra money. I'll put a little footwork in. If you want to put the extra little footwork in, all you have to do is click on the important links. And you'll see the link where you'll get your credit report. So get your credit reports. When you fill out the application, we're going to need your login information for Identity IQ, right? Then after you get your, after you get your login information for Identity IQ, you put that on your application, fill out the application, so there's a donation if you can. Fill out the application, and then after you fill out the application, you got to pay the mailing fee to send out your letter certified with the option to sue. Now, not only, just think about it like this too. You send out your letter certified. A lot of people that send their letter certified get better deletions anyway. So if you like, okay, Rickita, I want to get better deletions, just fill out the application and fill out our application for us. Fill out the application for us, and then fill out the mailing fee form. And then too, we'll see if you don't pay for the mailing fee. I'll look at your credit reports after my assistant, because when my assistant's going to do after she get the application, she'll automatically start doing your letters to send them out. Because don't forget, our credit repair is free. Only thing that you're going to be paying for is your own reports. You're paying a separate company for your own reports. And then too, if you want to send your letter certified, then you're going to pay for that. Other than that, your credit repair is free. So I'm going to pay my assistant. I'm going to pay the fee for your stamps. I'm going to pay for envelopes. I'm pay for the paper, ink. I'm going to pay for all of that. And I'm able to pay for that with people donating to us. So I appreciate everyone that actually donates. But if you're like, oh no, Rickita, I want to sue. I want to try to see if I can get the minimum $4,000. I want to try to get more money, and I want faster deletions. If you want to do that, pay the mailing fee. Now, after you pay the mailing fee, all I want you to do is sit back and relax. So after you pay the mailing fee, I'm going to put everything that the attorney needs to show proof that they did not delete the item. So I'm going to do all the work behind the scenes, and I'm going to actually send it over to the attorney. Now, your file should get sent over to the attorneys in about 35 to 40 days. A lot of people, they say, okay, Rickita, did you say that's how long it's going to take to see results? And then it's like, yes, because we have to give them a right to actually delete that stuff. Now, a lot of times you're going to see, oh man, Rickita, half of my stuff deleted. Okay, well, they still left stuff on there. So we're going to sue the items that weren't deleted. That's what we're going to actually go after. So say if you had 10 items on there, four of the items got deleted, you only can sue the 6 different companies and the credit bureaus. That's it. You can't, the ones that deleted, they did what they were supposed to do. They didn't violate your rights. They deleted the item. So we only can sue those 6 different companies. Now, everything gets deleted, then see you later. I'm sorry you couldn't sue, but at least your credit is repaired, because that was the ultimate goal. So the items that's actually left on there, those are the items we're going to actually sue for. But I'm going to pull your credit reports. My assistant going to pull your credit reports. She's going to find your violation. She's going to find your violation. She's going to send you links. So check your email. She's going to send it to you in a PDF, I believe. And then you'll be able to see all them different red marks mean, okay, I got money coming. That's what that means. Just think of it like that. It's inaccurate. It's inaccurate. It's inaccurate. Just keep scrolling down. Even if it's an account that you want to keep, at least okay, listen, when y'all mess up, I can sue y'all later on. So the accounts that you want to get deleted, we'll see, like the collections. If you got student loans on there that's in default, you want to get that stuff deleted. You got the bankruptcy on there, we want to get that stuff deleted. Anything, you got late payments on there, all that stuff you want to get deleted from your credit reports. The charge off, you want to get all that stuff deleted from your credit reports, right? So you'll get the PDF to show all these different red marks, that way you can see, okay, I need to get this stuff deleted. Now, remember, I'm gonna get your credit reports to start off with. I'm gonna get the I don't know what to call it. It's called an analyzer, I believe. It's called an analyzer. So your credit report analyzer, I'm going to get that, send that over to your attorney. I'm going to get your letter that we send out to the credit bureau. Then in about 35 days, I'm going to track the receipt. So in about 35 to 40 days, I'm going to see when they actually got the letter that we sent to them, because they got 30 days to respond to that letter or delete them items. If they don't, I'm going to pull it right at that 31-day mark. I'm not going to give them extra time. I'm going to pull your credit reports, which shows proof that you did not delete in the 30 days that you were supposed to delete it in. And I'm going to send all this stuff over to your attorney. Your attorney's going to call you and say, hey, I'm going to try to get you this amount, or we're going to sue for this, this, and that. Your attorney is going to tell you all those details. But at least only thing I want you to know is that your attorney is going to fight for everything that you should possibly get. Trust me, because they're going to get paid for these different things. And when you get your fat check, and we keep throwing this out there, you send us a donation. No, you get your fat check, honestly, though. That's when you get your check, that's when you actually invest within yourself. If you have accounts on there, too, like say if you have credit cards, a lot of clients have high credit card balances. Pay those different credit cards off. You know, if you was trying to buy a house, this is the time where you actually put that down payment on your house. Do everything that you got to do with the money. Do not just blow it like it's just going to be there forever. Just make sure you do something really important for really do something that's going to advance you, that's important. And remember, too, your credit should be repaired at this point, because as soon as you start working your credit, my assistant told you to apply for different credit cards. Remember, Capital One, the Credit One Bank, Victoria's Secret, Self-Lender, Credit Builder Card. You should already apply for those different accounts. So by the time you even get your check, you're going to get the court order saying them items should be deleted. So we're going to send that to the credit bureau. You got the positive accounts already reporting for a few months. So as soon as those accounts get deleted off your credit, then you should really see your score just shoot up. You really should. So not only did you get a check, this is the goals. This is the total goal. This is what you want. And it's going to cost you, depends, because don't forget, if you get the consultation on your $99, it's like everybody got a consultation, because a lot of people are like, Rickita, $99 is not a lot, knowing that you used to charge $249. So say if you paid $99, say if you paid the $99, this should be everything. So with $99, this is the goal. You're like, okay, Rickita, I'll put $99 into this. This is what I really want to happen. You want to get a check out of the deal, and you want to get items deleted from your credit reports. That's what you want to get. And you want your credit score to go up. But remember, too, after you pay the $99, I still want you to apply for credit cards, because I'm going to call you and do all the work. So I'm going to get your credit reports. I'm going to pay the monthly fee out of $99. So everything should be done for you. I'm going to call you. I'm going to tell you. We're going to talk for about 30 minutes. I'm going to tell you everything that we have to actually do. And I'm going to look at your credit reports like, hey, I need you to pay this credit card down, pay that credit card down, but I want you to pay it down after you get your check, because I don't want you to start pushing out money right now. So wait to actually sue. And it should take about 3-4 months to sue, at the most 4 months. It shouldn't take that long to actually sue. So what I want you to do is go ahead and go to deleteandremove.com and click on sign up. At the top it should say sign up. Or I think you can go in a group. You know what? I'll copy and paste the link to sign up and for the consultation. Remember, if you go ahead and sign up, you have to sign up regular. You like, Rickita, I don't need to talk to you. No offense to you, but I got this, boo. I got to work. I ain't got time to be sitting talking to you all day. If you want to just do it yourself, then just pay the $22.99 for your credit reports, and then pay the $30 for the mailing fee. What's that? $52.99. So almost $55, right? So you basically come out of your pocket $55. So go ahead and get all that started and apply for your credit cards. You're like, Rickita, I do want to talk to you, because I don't want to do any of this. I don't know what you're talking about getting my credit reports. I don't know what you're talking about filling out an application. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not doing all this. You just do it for me. Now, if you want us to just do it all for you, all you have to do is just pay the consultation fee. And then on the consultation, it'll ask you, pick a date, pick a time. When do you want her to call you? And then I'll make sure I call you. So go ahead and pick the time that's actually best for you, and I'll call you. I'll do everything I have to do to get your letters out. And remember, after you sign up on that date, you're going to get a text message saying, hey, you paid your mailing fee, because that's going to be me paying your mailing fee for you. After you get that text message, just think 35 to 40 days from that point, your file is going to go with your attorney. Your attorney is going to call you and tell you, hey, I got everything we need. It looks like we can sue all these different companies here. Rickita sent everything that we needed. So only thing I want you to do is come to, just wait a little bit. I'll let you know when the court date is, and then come to the court date. Now, remember, too, when you go to court, all you have to do is sit there and relax. And if you're here in Wisconsin, here in Milwaukee, I'm going to be there with you. So you don't have to relax. And depending on, too, because there's a lot of different states I'm helping, if it's going to be a lot of people there, just call me, text me. If you're like, I'm kind of nervous, what to do? Just relax. The attorney going to do everything. Just feel like you really high class. Like at the same time, like I got an attorney. You know, it's different when you have an attorney because you can sit back and be quiet. You don't have to worry about any laws. You just sit back and be quiet. You on the opposite end now. Now you asking them for money. They're not asking you for money. You asking them for money. Just think, oh, my credit's gonna be prepared. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I'm gonna get a check. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have all this stuff done. So just sit back and relax, and don't. A lot of people like, oh, Rickita, before I sue, let me try to pay some of this stuff. Why? Don't know. Or a few people came to me and said, hey, oh my gosh. Oh, that's my dad calling me. A lot of people is like, oh, Rickita, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to file bankruptcy. Okay, before you try to file bankruptcy, try to sue them because this money is just sitting there. So go ahead and get your money. Then you try to go ahead and, you know, file bankruptcy if you have to. But it depends on what you have, because if you get a nice amount of money back, like that man, in 18 months, he got $260-something thousand. And let me tell you this too before I get off here. He got that amount of money for people. He applied for 40-something jobs, right? He applied for all these different jobs. No, he didn't want to get a job there. He ain't planning on getting a job there. He applied for all these different jobs, and they didn't tell him that they were going to pull his credit reports. So that's a violation to your rights. If they pull your credit reports without telling you, that's a violation to your rights, and they have to pay you. And he knew that, so he literally applied for these different jobs, and he sent all of these different companies a letter. He did it without an attorney, though, because he knew what he had to do. And I was telling other people to do this too, and I realized it's better just to get the attorney, because these other different companies will pay you attorney fees. That's fine. Don't worry about it. You can sit back and relax. Because if I told you to send out a letter, you're like, oh my God, I'm just scared. You sure? I don't want to do it. But I'm sorry, y'all. These different faces. I'm trying to look at myself. He's just dying laughing. But in 18 months, he got $260-something thousand just because people pull his credit reports. Now, usually when somebody pull your credit reports, what you do? What you do? You say, oh, Rickita, how do I get inquiries deleted? Oh, Rickita, how do I do this? How do I do that? Now, remember, when they pull your credit reports, you have to give them permission to do that. He did not give permission, or he did not even know that they were going to pull the credit reports, because they have to tell you, hey, we're going to pull your credit. Or they have to, like I said, if you do an application, they have to say it like on the first or second page. They have to say it so it's so obvious that they're going to pull your credit. Because the thing is, too, you can ruin somebody else's life by just keep pulling their credit. It's like, dude, I got all these inquiries. I can't do anything. You dropping my credit score. So while you at court, just think about this man that got all this money. So when you get your check, and he already got people pulling his credit. He ain't got people saying he owed money and all this stuff. They just pull his credit. You usually be like, okay, Rickita, how do I get their inquiries deleted? And he like, oh, no, don't worry about deleting the inquiries, Rickita. I'm going to sue all these people. I did this on purpose. It's like, what? But that just shows you, you know, that we have rights and it's possible. That's all I want to tell you about that story. And I remember when it was like, late last year, early this year, I stalked this man down, and I found him. He said like an hour away from me. I didn't go to his house even though I wanted to, but I was like, oh no, let me not go to his house because I'm black and he's white. And he's like, who was she? Why is she at my door? So I was like, okay, let me just calm down. You know, you kind of really like everything is going on. I know that. Just calm down and relax. So I messaged him. I found him on Facebook and I messaged him. He was doing something else. He had like other businesses. He probably put that money into open these other businesses too. I was like, wow, he doing good. What he doing suing all this money? That's because he probably got all that stuff by suing or what. I messaged him and I was like, can you please call you? My phone number is this amount. I see what you did with suing. I want to help people do the same thing. And the thing is too, he don't want other people to know about it, because guess what? If so many people doing it, his trick no longer works that much because people hit too. It's like, I already know y'all games now. I ain't playing with y'all no more. So he was like, it looks like you're a professional. You shouldn't be sending your phone number out to strangers that you don't know. And it's like, I know you. Like, we're friends now. But I messaged him back, like, I really want to help people. And he just blocked me. Honestly, he blocked me, like, because he do not want other people to know about our different rights. And I, like, looked up all our rights, y'all. We really do need to do this, honestly. And I cannot wait for everybody to get their checks. And remember, too, it's cheaper to sign up with Lexington Law. So if you can't pay the $99 to have the option to sue and get your credit repaired, then I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. But I'll talk to everyone later. I got my big cover, so I'm going to come over here and do my laundry at this place. I have my big old king size covers, and then I have like all my clothes. I'm like, let's just knock this stuff out. So I'm going to just wash right now. Oh, So I'll talk to everyone later. Give y'all some kisses. I'll talk to y'all later.